What if I told you there's a 30-day plan that could completely transform your life? Not just your body or mind, but your entire financial future. Sounds like a stretch, right? But hear me out. Most people start the year with big goals: lose weight, save money, get their life together. But statistically, 80% give up within 2 weeks. Why? Because they try to fix everything separately. What I discovered was this: when you align your physical, mental, and financial habits all at once, something insane happens. You create momentum. You build identity. You actually stick with it. This isn't a theory. It's how I pulled myself out of burnout, got my money under control, and built a daily routine I actually love. Psychologists call it the domino effect. One intentional action triggers the next, and suddenly you're no longer forcing discipline. You've become the kind of person who lives it. Think of it like this: you start your morning with a cold shower. That cold wakes your body up, and suddenly you're more alert. You move into 15 minutes of yoga. Your posture changes. You breathe. You're calmer. You say no to sugar. Suddenly your energy is more stable. And in that calm, clear state, you don't buy dumb stuff. You don't scroll Amazon to feel better. You open your bank app and actually feel good. That's what this video is about. A 30-day challenge that I call the money diet, and I swear, it's the only diet that makes you richer. So if you're ready to transform, not just look better or save money, but actually feel powerful in your own life again, hit that like and let's go. Let me ask you something. How often do you feel scattered? Like your mind's in 10 places. Your phone's buzzing, your bills are piling, your to-do list is taunting you, and you don't even remember what you ate for lunch? You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're just distracted, on purpose. Modern life is designed to keep you chasing dopamine. Sugar, shopping, scrolling, all engineered to give your brain a tiny hit of pleasure, just enough to keep you going. And broke. Let me hit you with this. The average person checks their phone 96 times a day and spends over $1,500 a year on impulse purchases they don't remember 3 days later. We're constantly looking for escape buttons, but real freedom, emotional, physical, financial, starts when we stop numbing and start noticing. That's why the first rule of this challenge is this: buy nothing for 30 days. No online shopping, no random Amazon cart, no new gadgets. If it's not essential, it waits. No, this doesn't mean suffer or starve. It means retrain your brain to stop seeking comfort in consumption. Because once you break that reflex, you're finally free to build something real. Now let's talk body. Why? Because your brain lives inside your body. You can't think clearly when your system's inflamed, exhausted, or overloaded with sugar. So here's where it gets real. Every morning of the challenge, you take a cold shower. Not warm, not lukewarm, cold. 30 seconds minimum. Build it up to 2 minutes. Sound awful? Good. That's the point. Cold exposure triggers a dopamine response stronger than cocaine. Yup, Huberman Lab studied it. The boost in focus and motivation lasts for hours. And unlike sugar or caffeine, no crash. Then, move your body. I suggest 15 minutes of beginner yoga. You can do it in pajamas. No fancy mat needed. Start with free YouTube videos like Yoga with Adriene, Morning Stretch. Why yoga? Because it teaches you to breathe. It grounds you. And when your body is calm, your brain follows. This combo, cold plus movement, is how you flip your nervous system from reactive to intentional. You stop surviving and start deciding. Now that you're not escaping through spending, let's tackle the next escape: sugar. For 30 days, no refined sugar, no soda, no candy, no bakery treats. Even fruit juices, cut them. Sounds extreme? It's not. It's clarity. Sugar creates a roller coaster in your blood. Up, crash, up, crash. And every crash makes you crave dopamine through scrolling, snacking, or shopping. Cutting sugar stabilizes your mind. Within 5 days, most people notice sharper thinking. After 2 weeks, cravings drop, skin clears, sleep improves. Need ideas? Replace sugar with dates plus nut butter, herbal teas, 85% dark chocolate in moderation. You're not punishing yourself. We're reclaiming energy that was stolen by the snack aisle. This is the diet part of the money diet, not to shrink, to strengthen. Okay, here's the fun part. Every day of this challenge, you commit to learning something new. Just 30 minutes. It could be a free finance podcast, a YouTube doc on psychology, a new language, a free course on Coursera or Khan Academy. Why? Because most people waste years saying, I don't have time. But the truth is, you don't need time. You need a system. I used to scroll for 2 hours a day. Now, that's an audiobook and a free masterclass. Knowledge compounds faster than money. And when you feed your brain, you stop feeding your insecurities. One habit changed everything for me. It's not trendy, not fancy, but it's powerful. Stillness. Just sitting, in silence. No phone, no stimulation. Just being. For 10 minutes a day, I started doing absolutely nothing. Not even meditating. Just noticing my thoughts. This rewired me. Because silence teaches you what noise hides. That you're anxious, or tired, or avoiding something. And when you face it, you stop running. You start choosing. Want to make this easy? Try this. Sit in a chair with no phone. Set a 10-minute timer. Just watch what your brain does. It'll squirm. It'll panic. That's the detox. But after a week, you'll start hearing your real self again. Let's go back to money. But this time, we don't just track numbers. We track emotions. Here's the trick. Every time you feel the urge to spend, ask, what am I trying to feel right now? Comfort, escape, power? Then, write it down. No shame. This is called emotional budgeting. It's how you stop buying $50 feelings that don't last 5 minutes. Start a simple log. What you wanted to buy, how you felt, what you did instead. Walk, journal, tea. In a week, patterns emerge. In a month, you gain control. You don't need to be rich to feel powerful. You just need to stop outsourcing your worth to your cart. There are 3 silent killers of motivation. 1, dehydration. 2, lack of sleep. 3, mental clutter. So here's what we do. Drink 2 liters of water a day. Track it. Use a bottle. Set a real bedtime. No screens 30 minutes before. Clean your space. 1 drawer, 1 surface, 1 corner at a time. Simple? Yes. But these basics fuel every other habit. When your body is hydrated, rested, and not surrounded by chaos, you actually start showing up. Don't underestimate this. As James Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Once a week, take 15 minutes to reflect. Ask, what worked this week? What was hard? What triggered me to scroll or spend? What am I proud of? Write it down, even if it's messy. This is called metacognition, thinking about how you think. It builds awareness like a muscle. Optional, but powerful. Share it. Post on Reddit. DM a friend. Make a story. Because progress loves witness. You're no longer chasing change. You're documenting transformation. You made it. Now, here's the truth. You don't have to do this forever. But if you can do it for 30 days, you can stretch it to 6 months. That's how I saved my first, what triggered me to scroll or spend, $10,000. Not by getting a raise, but by saying no to what drained me and yes to what grew me. Cold showers, no shopping, yoga, silence, reading, water, reflection. 1 domino at a time. And now, I'm handing it to you. Not as a challenge, but as a door. Are you ready to open it? Then hit subscribe and start your money diet today. Let's change your life, 1 intentional day at a time.